Alright, y'all, what's going on? Y'all turn the motherfucking volume up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't never know what's gonna happen right now. Cause I am the GOAT, 901-601-662, the GOAT of the whole Mid-South area and more, cause we really global. I'm right now on Dip TV. I'm on Dip motherfucking tube. Y'all better check out this motherfucking episode, cause it's gonna be the most littest one y'all seen thus far. And if somebody top me, they better bring me back.
Fuck you talking about. Get this shit started. So, hey, listen. I know you introduce yourself in the intro, but this how I do my shit right, Miss Feedme. For the folks that don't know who been under a sneaky ass rock, let these folks know who you is and where you from.
My name is Miss Feedme. I'm from Memphis. Y'all know what's going on. By Warzone, Call of Duty, GTA, the real version, the real city. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all already know Brick City.
Fuck you, tell me. Hey, man, I just want to thank you. I got to thank you for real, though, for coming on Dip TV. Like, you could have been anywhere, but you came on Dip TV. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate it. So, first of all,
what's that song that like you could have been anywhere in the world tonight?
But you heard me. That was Jigga. That's Jigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Fuck you talking about. So listen, with you being a Memphian, right? Mm-hmm. We gonna get it before we get to anything though. We gotta like get into a background, like. But with you being a Memphian, like, well, as far as like growing up in the M Town, can you like tell me how that was for you?
Okay, so growing up in Memphis, everybody act like growing up in Memphis is just super hard. Now, growing up in Memphis was hard, but shit, I ain't gonna lie, being grown in Memphis is harder than even growing up in Memphis. Well, it all depends on your circumstances. Now, my circumstances just so happen to be I'm from the Haven, you know what I'm saying, BA to Z, I'm from over out 2 line. So, anybody know anything about the Fitzgeralds, that's where my family tree done pretty much started. The Fitzgeralds over out 2 line in the Haven and shit to my people. Okay. So, started over there. My mom wanted to make a better life for me and my sister. She moved us out here to East Memphis. We started going to school out here and stuff, you know. After we moved out here to East Memphis, you know, me and my sister, we became more kind of suburban, like, but at the same time, like, I was starting to become hood at the same time because my mama don't cuss, my grandma don't cuss, my granddad don't cuss, none of them cuss. I cuss though. You wanna know why? Because I learned that behavior from my environment, my surroundings. That's Memphis. They gonna cuss, they gonna check your ass. I learned how to check. You know what I'm saying? The what's up, man? Like we all say that. And man, it don't matter where I go. As soon as I say mine, they know I'm from here. One thing about Memphis is you better learn how to get you some money. Like, if you ain't got no money or if you ain't got no hustle or motion going on in this city, man, you ain't respected. Like, people don't really give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? So, I learned quick, not only from that, but also from my mama showing me tough love, man. My mama, from the age of 13, made me start paying for my own shit. Oh, soon as she found out I was fucking, it was all, okay, you think you grown type shit.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I've been taking care of myself since I was about 13. I started braiding her. Unfortunately, I started getting out there in the streets already. I was street walking all day. At 13, now I'm in and out the streets hustling, selling my ass to grown ass men.
So when you say that, right? So like, where did that start though? Like you said at 13, like what made you be like, well shit, I can do this? Like was you already like promiscuous, like already like into, you know what I'm saying?
Now, my first sexual experience, I considered to that and I agreed to that. My virginity was a consensual thing, but after I lost my virginity, I did get raped, and it changed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt nasty after what happened to me and all the circumstances of how it went down and how it happened. So
I feel you.
I felt like if all the dude wanted from me is sex, which at the time I was, you know, going through puberty, I was blooding out and all that. Like I felt like all people wanted from me was sex, so I started selling it. I was broke too. I needed money.
So basically, you look at it as like shit. This a hustle, basically.
30-year-old man, one day when I got off the bus, I was at the bus stop.
How old were you again?
13, and he was 30. Man, pulled up on me at the bus stop and offered me some money for sex. I went and there it was started.
Damn.
there it was started. Like, that is when the demon got awoke of me out here breaking out motherfuckers and like having sex, doing sex work. People think that sex work is not work, and sex work is definitely work. And sex work also helps the world go around, because if these sex workers ain't helping these people bust these nuts, man, all type of chaos go on when niggas got blue balls and bitches got blue walls. Fuck you talking about? All type of chaos go on. If y'all don't know that by now, nigga got a bus. Ever since we started sinning and fornicating, we got to have it.
So like, when did you, like, when you did that, like when you was 13 or whatever, and he was 30, was you looking like this nigga ain't shit, or was you like, well, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, it is what it is type shit?
At 13, I was thinking I was cool as hell because I'm hanging out with this older man. He picking me up. Bitch, I ain't gotta walk no more. He paying phone bills and shit. I'm getting nails and hair did and shit. Like, I was feeling grown before it was time for me to feel grown, you know?
I got you.
Looking back now, knowing what I know now, of course I wish I wouldn't have went down that route. You know, of course I wish I would have did things different. But, hey, this is my story. This is how it happened.
Most definitely. Man, so I want to get into your story, because, like, I kind of know a little bit of your background, because, like, if you from the city and shit, and you go to, like, Hughes Club and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I saw you.
I turned that motherfucker out.
You see what I'm saying?
I turned that motherfucker out, y'all. When I say I turned that motherfucker out, y'all, okay, so look, one time, I'm steady trying to get you.
My bad. I'm focused. You hear me?
Okay.
I got you.
From the top. Okay, so Hughes, yeah. So one time, man, I seen, you know, the owner of Hughes, you know, Mr. Hughes, whatever.
Shout out to Mr. Hughes.
Yeah, I seen him out, like, in public, and, you know, he was spitting that game. You know how Memphis is. Even if you ain't a pimp, you gonna spit that pimpin'. So he was spitting that game in me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And he was telling me he had a club, and to come out, he wanted me to dance. So the first time I came out there, it was kind of like an audition, and I auditioned and everything. And this was, okay, you know how he had Hughes, and then you know how he got that other club.
Yeah, he
right
got
there,
the
that
on the side.
club.
Right, on the side.
I can't even think. What was the Ecstasy Club?
Yeah.
Ecstasy, some shit like that. Okay, yeah. So I went over there, and I was dancing there certain nights and shit. And it used to be only be like one person or two people coming there. It was nice. Sometimes didn't nobody come in there, but every time somebody came in there, I still treated them, you know what I'm saying, like everything. And then when it was time to go over there to the Hughes Club, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, I was so fucking nervous because I was nervous because this is not my environment. I'm from the Haven, you know what I'm saying? And then East Memphis, this is where I know people. I don't know North Memphis like that. And you know all the rumors about North Memphis. We think North Memphis is where all the killers and the drug dealers and the motherfucking gorilla pimps at. So I'm thinking like, oh shit, they not gonna like me. I'm not hood enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they ain't gonna fuck with me. But they fucked with me. They fucked with me. And this was before people even knew I was Feedme. This was when I was royalty done one.
Right.
Alright, I turned Hughes out. Like, they loved me. They loved the energy. That I was turned. I was a little flexible, doing shit that the other bitches, I guess, weren't doing. You know what I'm saying?
I was most definitely in there.
So, yeah. So, then, you know, after Hughes and shit, you know, I don't work damn near every Memphis club except for the ones they won't let me in. I don't work Catwalk. I don't work New York. I don't work Platinum Rose, Yellow Rose. I don't work Epic. I don't work, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worked that Mexican club yet, though. Okay. I ain't worked it.
Which one of those clubs, like one of the best clubs that you have worked at, but that like you just like, okay, I got my money out there, motherfucker.
Right, between New York, Yellow Rose, and Catwalk, I done got my money.
Straight up. Straight up.
I done got my money out there, motherfuckers.
For real. I wish it. See, that's why I most definitely know you from, so I gotta make sure you know what I'm saying. So, like, okay, so we gonna go into that. We know you was a dancer and shit, so, like, what made you get into, like, the adult entertainment? You know what I'm saying? What made you get into the porn life? You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so now we finna take y'all on the motherfucking journey of my life, right? Alright, so look, back in this shit had to be like maybe 2013, 2014. I was pimping at home, and then like I had this dude. We had met each other. He was out there getting money in the streets. I told him pretty much you could be my nigga and we could pimp these hoes, and that's what we was on.
Okay.
So we city to city, state to state pimping hoes. I'm talking about we done had all type of hoes in all type of cities and shit. And we wound up going to Indianapolis, Indiana. them folks busted us. So what happened was they did an undercover sting on Backpage. They called one of the girls' phones. The dude came through, was an undercover officer. Instead of taking the charges, the girl snitched. Okay. And the police came to me and they was like, you can snitch too, or you know what I'm saying, you go to jail. So I went to jail. Okay. And that's how I caught my first pimping charge, and that's how I caught my first felony. And when I was in jail, all of them bitches was saying the same thing of why you don't do webcam and why you don't just go do porn. Right. And I was young at the time. I was only 19. I was like, and I ain't had no kids. I still don't got no kids. So I was like, why not? Why I don't go do it? I was like, it was crazy to me. All while I was underage, all while I was grown from my little time of being grown from when I was not, all the way up to 19. Nobody had told me to go do porn. Right. Nobody had told me to focus on webcamming or making videos. Nobody said this shit, so I got locked the fuck up for pimp hours. Okay. So that's what started me trying the porn thing and shit like that. So once I got out of jail, I wound up, they put me on probation. I violated that shit 2-3 times, had to go to prison. So then I did my time in prison, got out. Once I got out of prison, I started, shooting videos and recording. I started on ConnectPal. Everybody that's might been getting money online, y'all know we started on ConnectPal and Cam Soda.
That's the first before
Cam
Onlyfans.
Soda and ConnectPal, baby. This OnlyFans shit, that's that new shit. Cause we started out on ConnectPal and Cam Soda. So I was on there. I get on Cam Soda and I webcam for a while and shit, and then I, make videos and post them to ConnectPal. I was getting, like $5,000 a month on ConnectPal, and then I was getting other money on Cam Soda. Like it was good money, especially for somebody like me that was used to just having to, fucking suck for whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. It was nice. And it was a new experience to know that I ain't got to do all this to get no money. Or if I'm going to do all that, record that shit and get some more money. So shit, life goes on. I'm dancing in that towns and shit. And I wound up getting in another relationship with another guy. And he wound up cheating on me, y'all. And recorded this shit. And so the demon in me said, bitch, it's time to go do a porno. So I took my ass down there to ATL and got my geek back by fucking some dude that claimed he was a porn star. And that nigga was weird as hell. Now I think about it. But I went down there and I fucked him on fucking Instagram Live. This was before the demon live. This was before quarantine radio, all that. I've been fucked on the live.
How can we get that motherfucker? I've been fucked
on the live, okay? Motherfuckers want to know how we got to today. I'm going to tell you from everything that happened. I've been fucked on the live. It's times that I done went viral by people making fun of me too, because back in the day, okay, see, before all the money, I admit I wasn't as beautiful as people might think that I am now. People used to make fun of me. I done went viral for Boosie had shared one of my twerk videos, and it had a picture of Offset beside it, and they said I look like Offset's little sister, and Boosie was like, my look just like her. And I promise, if you search this shit up, you'll probably still be able to pull up the old picture of me. And I do look like Offset a little bit on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna count. It is what it is. So I done went viral a couple of times, like no cap. It just be instances to where I went viral and people like, this was you. So yeah. I wound up going down there to ATL shooting on Instagram Live or porno with this dude and shit. From there it was up. Other people from ATL that was porn stars wound up hitting me up, and I wound up shooting with people like Cameron Cox and Nikki Lately and Yoga Daddy, and my hooker scene with Yoga Daddy out there on all national. You had the red on, right? With the green hair. Everybody know that scene. That's the joint. That was my second time shooting a porno.
Okay.
That was my second time shooting a porno in general, and me and him, neither one of us was tested, right? I was finna go get tested, but he was like, we ain't gotta shoot raw, we can do a condom scene.
Yeah, okay, that was.
He was like, we can do a condom scene, you can do it like you a hooker. I was like, shit, that's gonna come natural to me. And so shit, that ain't even no acting. That shit kinda natural in the motherfucker. What's up, baby? You ain't the police. Let me see your dick.
Straight up.
So shit.
Alright.
I shot that scene with Yoga and shit. They still I shot that scene with Yoga. I shot with Cameron Cox and Nikki Lately, and I shot with Mookie Jordan, and it was on from there. Okay. I had a career a little bit. Everybody was, starting to see I was serious about wanting to shoot porn. Right. So then after that, whenever I was in the clubs, I had made me some business cards and some flyers on Vistaprint. Okay. Whenever I was in the clubs and shit, I'd be passing my shit out. I ain't give a fuck if a nigga put the card down, threw it on the ground in my face. As long as I told you who I was, what I had going on, told you, run my shit up, go look at my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because every view on Pornhub, every X videos, views, all them views lead up to money for me. That's gonna be residuals to the day I die. So I don't care about nobody sharing my shit and tell everybody, look what she doing. I want you to say, look what she doing.
And I just, hold on, before you even finish this story, I want to let these folks know that she has 65,000 subscribers, over 36 million views. Like,
on Pornhub, I got 46.5 million, 65.6K subscribers on Pornhub. On X videos, I got 96.5 million views. I'm number 312 in the world. And that's pretty good. One, because I've never been signed to an agency. I've never had a booking agent or manager. I ain't never really even got to do that many professional porn shoots. Like most of my porn shoots was urban productions for my own shit.
I feel say up under you now, Tim. That's what I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, my own shit.
You owning your shit. I don't give a fuck.
Tell you how all that came about. We finna take another trip. I'm gonna keep taking y'all on trips like we on some shrooms. You dig? We groovy.
TV, let's go.
So look, I kept trying to get into porn. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting up Cherokee. I'm hitting up Cherish Rose. I'm hitting up what's that girl name? The big booty girl that was out of Detroit that was fucking with Wood Knights and shit with the butterfly on her ass. I think it's Queen Body. Something to the body. Something the body. Light skin with the butterfly. I was hitting up her people. I was hitting up Pinky. I was hitting up Monroe Sweets. I was hitting up Sky Black. I was hitting up everybody that I could to try to get the fuck in the porn industry, right? Nobody was fucking with me. Like, everybody was just like, type shit. You know,
they run you out, basically.
Keep giving me the run along like, they hear what I'm saying. They gonna talk to their people and woo.
Right.
So, I wasn't finna keep waiting on, you know what I'm saying, that because shit, a bitch getting older. I'm not getting younger every day. I'm getting older every day. And shit, it's gonna be a point in time to where I feel like ain't nobody gonna want to see this shit. Even though you got people in their 30s and 40s still doing porn, that's just not how I look at it. I feel like by a certain time, you need to be done did everything you want to do in your career.
I feel you.
So, I'm like, damn, ain't nobody fucking with me. I want to do shit right now. I feel like it's already late because shit, I could have been doing this when I was 18, 19. At this time, I'm already shit, like 22, 23 at the time. Yeah, I'm like, we gotta make this shit happen. So, I wound up saying that I was just gonna shoot my own shit. Like, I was all on Twitter. I was active on Twitter. So, different porn stars, I'll find them or they'll find me. Different content creators, I'll find them, they'll find me. And shit, we'll link up and we'll shoot the video. And they'll get the content, I'll get the content and shit.
And y'all can put it on y'all.
Yeah, and from there, shit, it was just on. I was like, if y'all ain't gonna book me and y'all ain't gonna shoot me, I'll shoot my own shit. Yeah, I wound up buying my LLC in 2020. And that's when I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm shooting people for my own porn company. I got people that I done directed and produced and booked them for my own porn scenes on my own website and everything. So I done been a talent and I done been a, you know what I'm saying, producer and director. And I love looking at the porn. Like, if I had to pick something that I definitely do for the rest of my life, I love looking at the porn and seeing people naked and dicks and pussy, titties, ass, having sex, sucking dick. Like, I like seeing it. It ain't gotta be me just, I'm turned on by it, but I just like seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you found, do you feel like, I didn't found what the fuck I do, and this what I'm doing type shit?
I mean, I like doing all different types of stuff. Like, I like styling people with the clothes and the shoes and putting people look at outfits together when people don't know what they want to wear or how they want to dress. I like that shit, too.
Okay.
So, you know, I never know when I get older of what I want to do next. But as far as, like, porn and sex work and shit, I've been doing sex work all my life. So I know it's going to always be a part of me somewhere, somehow, because now I'm known for this. Like, this is what I'm known for.
You are. You are that woman.
Yeah. I didn't get to finish my question though. We was on this trip.
Talk to me.
So none of these people was shooting me, so I started shooting my own shit. I was putting my shit out on Pornhub, X videos, ConnectPal, Onlyfans, mini-vids, clips for sale. I'm putting shit out everywhere. I'm going city to city, state to state, in every club with my flyers, my cards, and all that shit. And then, man, I wound up catching another charge, y'all, and going to prison. I was a felon. I hit some guns and drugs in the car.
Why you was trying to just get your shit rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wound up going to prison and I had to. I was feeling with guns and drugs, so I wound up going to prison for a little bit. I got back out. Man, do you know the person I was fucking with while I was up in there? Y'all lost everything I had. So imagine you done built up your name a little bit. You got a little buzz. You high. You done got you a house. Got a nice little car. Got a dog. You doing good. Your account straight and all that. And imagine like all that shit being ripped from you in the blink of a motherfucking eye. And then I come to find out all because of a lie nigga told you. Told you he needed some money when he really was fucking with another bitch that had already paid the bill. He wanted that money to pocket it. So yeah, that's why I was driving with the guns and drugs in the car. I was trying to help
another motherfucker.
Yeah, that's my every time I done ever caught a felony, that's what I called a fucking felony for. I feel like I ain't never caught a felony just based off some shit I wanted to do. It was always based off some shit that me and another motherfucker was agreeing we was finna do. And most of the time it was because they was on some broke ass shit because I could get some money.
Right. Oh, so, you just a rider. I'm a, you know what I'm saying?
That shit be crazy. That shit be crazy. But
so yeah.
So shit, I wound up going to prison again, y'all. And while I was up in there, I was still communicating with the person that I thought was taking care of my shit, and I was communicating with a couple of my little, sugar daddies, friends, customers, whatever you want to call it. I was up in the pen. I don't give a fuck. Anybody that's ever been down there to Mississippi DOC, anybody that's ever been down there to Rankin and served some motherfucking time, they know what I'm saying. When a nigga up in that motherfucker, you up in that motherfucker. Like I had jewelry, I had clothes, y'all, I had the shoes, everything in the pen. I'm talking about in the pen chilling. I get fat as hell too. When I got out, I was 180. That's why I'm still so thick now from the last time I went to prison. Because when I went in there, I was 115.
Damn.
Yo, I got in that home, big baby. Fuck is you talking about? So, it was a couple of people that actually had reached out to me that was porn producers and people that was, in the industry, and they was letting me know. They was like, man, the whole time you been in there locked up, bro, your name is out here. They like, every time I look up, people talking about you, they looking at your videos, they like, we can't wait till you get out so you can see what that happened. I'm like, damn, I'm blowing up out there, y'all. They like, yo. I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, I'm locked up the whole time. My shit out there blowing the fuck up. Like, they think I'm doing that shit like right now. Like, no, I'm locked the fuck up.
Okay, I got you.
So I wound up getting out, and everybody was so ready for me to get out. And when I got out to nothing, like literally not even a wig to put on my head, y'all. I got the cornrows from just being locked up. This nigga ain't even have a bundle in the motherfucking car for me. You did? It was up. I said, bet. I ain't even fuck him. The first person I fucked when I got out was a trick. I went to go sell some motherfucking pussy, and from there it was up. I was selling pussy, doing porn, collabing with people, charging people to put them up on game. I had to get in the industry. I was fucking with the amateur Australia people. We was signing people. I was doing shoots for them. Like, when I got out of prison that second time, it was up. Like, I'm talking about edit.
Right.
And because of that work ethic and me being consistent and persistent with putting this shit in everybody's fucking face, we here now. Cause man,
Like, you come a long way, you know what I'm saying? It's been I really want to let these folks know, like, what the journey been for you and where you come from now, like, what
this
you
shit
doing
like some
now.
Rap shit. Like when a nigga trying to take out rapping and a nigga out here doing shows for little to nothing, or nigga out here doing free shows and nigga all these motherfucking flyers and stickers and all that shit, like, for real. Like, I was out here politicking, campaigning hard as fuck before all the, me being able to reap any benefits happen.
Most definitely. Like, how I feel to be like, reap your benefits from this shit though, because a lot of girls don't do that. You see what I'm saying? So it gotta be some, like, a lot of folks try this shit, but everybody can't do this shit like you do this shit. You see what I'm saying? So, like, how I feel to reap your benefit from this shit?
Shit, it be feeling good as fuck to me, because everybody was calling me ugly, ghetto, red shit. Okay. Everybody was saying I was gonna be one of them hoes still stuck in the room. You know what I'm saying? Living there. That's my life ass shit. Never gonna have none. Never gonna be none ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole bunch of hate from women and men on the way up and where I'm still at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hate from people that just, I feel like, I don't know if they intimidated by me. I don't know if they don't know my story. I don't know what the problem may be. Some people just don't like the fact that I don't have to fuck with people for me to get where I need to be. And people don't realize I'm also institutionalized a little bit. I'm used to being by myself. I'm used to being alone. And then motherfuckers that know me from when I was growing up in school, man, my mama had me on punishment all the fucking time. So I'm used to literally isolating and being by myself. I don't have to be in a crowd to feel like I'm that bitch. I don't have to have no friends. Or I don't have to have not a soul around me for me to exude sex appeal, confidence, make my money, or do whatever the fuck I need to do. Cause shit, it's been a lot of times I'm like, so much shit done happened to me out here, y'all. I done almost died. I done been crazy.
Yeah,
I done get pistols. I done had pistols pulled that on me. I done been
ask you, like, what's the like worst shit that happened to you, like, since you like been in this shit, like some shit that you been like, man, I can't believe that happened.
Between being robbed in Miami at gunpoint while I was butt ass naked, or raped in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh my God.
But it's been a lot of fucked up shit that happened to me in my past, for real. But people don't understand that. Also because they're fucked up shit. That's why I be how I be now. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of girls still out here trapping. They sell they pussy and they do their thing. Like, I really don't be trying to be out here selling no pussy or being up on that period. Right. Unless I know it's somebody that, he just want to, you know, pay a bill or benefit me like that. And, we fuck every now and then, shit like that. Because, I done had bad experiences. So, when OnlyFans popped out to where last year I made $500,000, and the year before that on OnlyFans I made $250,000, I wasn't fucking nobody but my nigga. Still to this day ain't fuck nobody but my nigga yet. And you know, right now I'm single, y'all. Me and him done broke up, but I ain't fucked nobody yet because I'm not on that. I'm not on that no more. I'm not that person that I used to be. And this shit dangerous out here. You got corona, you got monkeypox, plus you gotta worry about a nigga robbing or raping you or some shit. Like, this shit is serious out here. Like, big ups to the hoes that's down, cause baby, y'all hoes, y'all got big balls. I respect y'all hoes. Even the hoes that hate me that's still out there selling pussy, I still respect you, bitch. Cause you out there getting to it and I ain't finna do it. You need. So, you know. But yeah, it's been some badass shit that done happened in the past. But now that's why I like to just be at the house doing my OnlyFans thing, or go do a porno, you know what I'm saying? Or go meet up with an NFL player or a rapper or something. Like, that's cool for me. And then a lot of people don't even be knowing that I fuck with a lot of celebrities like that because I don't name drop. Because I ain't looking for no clout. I ain't looking for no clout. So you do fuck with celebrities though, like I don't fuck plenty celebrities. Have I, man? Y'all, I'm finna show this my DM right now. Don't say name.
Nah, you ain't gotta worry about me saying nothing.
Don't say name, bruh. Don't say his name, but what they say?
Yes, it does.
It say he a what?
He's a NFL player.
Oh, okay. This one. We got one. Hello. We got another one.
Oh, okay.
We got another one. Hold up.
Football player.
Who it is?
Ooh.
I don't name drop. I don't name.
Okay.
And look at me. And I'm giving a nigga the blues. Give a fuck who a nigga is.
You don't play this shit.
What we got right here?
Oh, okay. I do. I know who that. You know who that is.
I'm telling. Back to big, baby. We can do this shit. And I just cussed this nigga out.
But I'm saying that's how you know. You. What
we got right here?
Oh, you don't play this shit.
This just IG.
Lots of athletes around this motherfucker.
This just IG. Who is this? Do you remember who this is?
Who is this?
You don't remember who that is? You don't remember who baby daddy that is? I'm gonna tell you when we get off camera who baby daddy this is, but I can't believe you don't remember who this is.
Remember. I'm trying to think like a motherfucker.
Matter of fact, I'm finna help you remember. I'm finna help you remember right quick.
This is exclusive shit, by the way, guys. Exclusive shit.
You gotta look a nigga up on IG for all these old ass posts and shit.
I know, right?
Hold on. Cause see, this just when he was talking to that rapper. But hold on. But you see, my niggas, he was all on Shade Room and shit. All this shit was on Shade Room. You see? Shade Room.
Oh, sure live.
Shade room niggas and shit trying to shoot pornos and shit.
How you be feeling about that when them folk be, coming at you like that? I'm pretty sure they coming at you at a rapid rate. Jesus Christ.
I ain't even know who this nigga was.
I know exactly who that is.
I didn't know who this nigga was. I told the nigga, send me your music. Let me listen to you. He gonna say some look me up. I said, nah, send me the link. You like me enough, send me the link. Let me see what you want me to hear.
So, but like you keep it real though. Like
yeah, I don't even be name dropping who I done fucked or who trying to fuck with me or who I done turned down or none of that because I'm not looking for clout. I'm not looking for a way up in the industry like a lot of bitches go about that, trying to, expose a nigga and tell what he done did just so that, other niggas be like, well, I want to fuck her because she fucking with. I don't want nobody to know who I'm fucking with because it ain't none of nobody's motherfucking business. Unless we finna shoot a porno and you wanna go all the way out there and shit, it ain't none of nobody's business who I'm fucking.
So look, I gotta ask you, like, what would you consider so far your best scene? What would you consider your best scene?
Okay, so homemade videos wise, my best scene is me sucking dick on autopilot in my Benz. Cause you know what I'm saying, the car drive itself, I'm over there sucking dick. Bitches ain't got the budget. You dig? That's why a bitch ain't did it yet, cause the hoes ain't got the budget. Yeah. Okay? So professional scene wise, I have to say my best scene is either I actually got an interracial scene that I own that a lot of people ain't saying the word. This white dude fucked the shit out of me. I'm talking about he had his fingers in my mouth, hook from the back, drilling my ass. Like, a lot of people ain't saying that motherfucker. Okay. So that or damn. I'm gonna say my gang bang for Vodcast because I really performed on that set that day, like for real. Like Vodcast was ready to end that shit just with mouth and pussy. I told him, I said no Vodcast, we gotta do double penetration and I gotta do anal because it ain't no gang bang if a bitch don't get. In my opinion, you ain't do no gang bang unless it's one nigga in your pussy, one nigga in your ass, and another nigga in your mouth. That's a gang bang, like they tossing your ass. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I did that shit on my own free will, telling him I'm finna do it. This is what we finna shoot, and that ain't even what he was saying I had to do. So shit, man, I performed on that motherfucker, and to this day, Vodcast be like, if I come back to New York, he gonna book me again because shit, one, I'm performing, and two, I sell well. My shit sell. A lot of people, look at me like, oh, she got all these tattoos, and she, talk my accent or whatever, and they be thinking it ain't gonna sell. Man, that shit sell. Like I got fans like they like to see me. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. So speaking of your fan, let's talk about you coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for the folks in the you know what I'm saying, in the adult world, they probably like, well, you been around because they just see videos surfing. But like, let these folks know that you have been on a little hiatus and you ready to pop back out. Yeah,
I had, took a little 2.5 year break to, get myself together, and I had a lot of beef, with a lot of creators and shit in my past. They kept getting me deleted off social media and shit. So when they got me deleted after that last time, I was just like, what, fuck it. I'ma, make my Onlyfans and shit work elsewhere. So, I told y'all I was politicking and campaigning and all that, but then Corona had happened, so, they had shut everything down. Okay. So I was here in Memphis, and I wound up meeting my boyfriend, and shit, wound up dating him. And when my clicked with him, and like he gave me that happiness, that honeymoon feeling when you first get with somebody, when he gave me that feeling and everything, man, I quit everything. I stopped pouring, I stopped selling pussy, everything. I like, fuck that shit. I'm like, I'm good over here with him. For sure. Then he had money and everything. I could tell he was stable. Like I could tell he could maintain his own shit. And that was new for me because I was used to dealing with motherfuckers that they fumble every time. You know what I'm saying? I give them a bag, or every time I give them anything, they fumble. Give them an inch, them motherfuckers take them out and then get left on the end of the road out of gas. It's like, how? I feel So, anyway, I was, we had been in this relationship for the past 2.5 years, and just recently, I'm feeling like shit. I need to come back out of retirement and get some shit established and accomplished that I didn't get to do the first time around before I turned 30, because I'm 28 right now. So
still a youngster.
I'm 28 right now, so I'm still trying to pop this little young pussy while I can, because when I'm 30 and 40, I won't just be sitting back. Like, if I feel like fucking a rapper, if I feel like fucking an artist, or if I feel like fucking an athlete, that's what I do. But if that ain't what I gotta be on, I don't want to have to be on it. It's a difference between wanting to be on it and having to be on it. I want to be on it if that's me, not have to be on it.
I got you.
Shit, man, I done accomplished a lot of things 2022, y'all. We can run down this shit. One, I paid my taxes. I had to pay my taxes to close on my house. So I recently just bought a house, big ass house. My house, that motherfucker priced for $425,000. That's what my house is worth. So that's almost $500,000. So let's get it. So based off my income of me making $500,000 last year, I got approved for the $425K house. So they told me in order to close on my house, I had to pay all my taxes. So I had to pay my taxes for 2021 and 2020 because I still owed on 2020, y'all. Because I want to think about this shit. A bitch had literally just got out of prison in 2019 and started making money. I was broke when I got out. I didn't have shit, y'all.
You weren't expecting this money to just come.
Y'all. So the money literally just came out of nowhere. I ain't know what the fuck to do with other than to hold on to the shit.
Talk to me about that, though. Like,
I'm holding on to the shit.
Like, how fast, like, because people, like, don't understand, like, this girl
I went
is a
from being
fucking
broke as hell to making 10, 20K a month, and that shit happened in a matter of weeks. It didn't take no long ass time. And now I'm accustomed to that shit to where that shit is nothing to me. That's lightweight. It's nothing for me to do. It's nothing for me to do 10, 20, 30K in a month. That shit is lightweight for me. I can do that shit easy. I can do that shit without touching a nigga or letting a nigga touch me, period. I can do that shit at the house, chilling. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's a new game out here.
That shit is a new norm for me. But at that time, it wasn't normal for me. And I ain't know nothing about taxes and putting, 30% up and all that. I ain't none of that. I was just holding on to the money, y'all. So I'm talking to, you know what I'm saying, the what they call it? The underwriters and all these different people, and they like, I gotta pay my taxes. So I wound up, filing my taxes and, completing my taxes and shit. Y'all, I made $500,000 last year. I owed $74,986.50 on that money. Everybody like, how? I don't got no kids. I don't got no student loans. I don't get debt like that, y'all. And this was before I had opened my store. This was before I had bought my house. I didn't even have a house that I had bought. All I had was shit I had rented. At least that shit don't count like that. That shit don't count unless you can, write it off to where it's an Airbnb or you renting it out or some way you making money like that. That shit don't count like you buying a home. I got you. So, y'all, on all this money I made last year, I had to pay out all them taxes. Then in 2020, I had made $250,000 that year, and I had wound up on like $30,000 and something in them taxes, and I still owed like $21,000 in them taxes. So to move in my house and all, I wound up spending like $165,000 and all just to close, because I had to pay my taxes plus my closing costs on the house to get up in there. So this year I done paid my taxes. A bitch is legit. I done bought me a house, moved in the house. I done bought me a store, got a clothing store up and running. Got off probation. I got off probation this month, y'all. By the time y'all see this, I'ma have my release paperwork and everything. But I just now got off probation this month, y'all. What else? I'm trying to think of what else.
You been doing it all, basically. You know what I'm saying?
There's been so much going on. I've been just trying to, accomplish everything I can and do everything I can. People said I wasn't gonna do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about far as like what would you like? So for girls who think it's easy, you know what I'm saying, to get in this shit or get them an OnlyFans page.
It's easy to make you OnlyFans.
No, I'm saying it's easy to make an OnlyFans page, but they don't mean you gonna
make no bands, though. That be where it be at. That's what I'm talking about. And that be why folks be thinking, OnlyFans girls is broke, OnlyFans girls is this. No, they're not. I know millionaire bitches. Because shout out to Jada Jacobs. If y'all don't know Jada Jacobs, look up Jada Jacobs. That is my inspiration. That is my mover. That is my bitch.
I feel ask you, who are the porn stars that you like? Okay, I can look up to them.
There used to be a lot of people before they gave me such a hard time trying to get in the industry.
Oh my God.
Right now, the only couple people that I'm still looking up to is, I still look up to Sky Black, still look up to Monroe Sweet, still look up to Pinky, still look up to Jada Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? I look up to Adriana Checkney because that bitch is a performer. I'm talking about, you know, the skinny white girl. I'm talking about, look, she got a dick in her ass. Did you see the scene of her with the dick in her ass and the foot on her motherfucking neck while her face was in the toilet? Y'all hoes is not ready. Y'all hoes is not performers.
Nah, yeah. She's a beast. If you don't know who that is, she a beast.
So, yeah, like, I people that can perform like that, I still look up to them and, you know,
Most definitely, man. You saying like you passionate, like this shit passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fan. I know it's a whole lot of folk probably don't be like, you know what I'm saying? They probably be scared to let a motherfucker know they fan.
These niggas don't be scared to let motherfuckers know they a fan. These niggas be quick to ask a nigga how much.
What's that? These niggas don't play. Well, I just saw her about now. She ain't bullshit, goddamn. They found out bullshit.
Man, and they know that too. They know I'm a motherfucking bitch.
But tell me about like far you been from infant mind and so much shit just been going. We'll talk about like how much shit just been going on in the M-Town. What you been from the city or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, we done had a kidnapping, we done had joints being stolen, and we done had a motherfucking nigga just going live shooting for like.
And these motherfuckers robbed my motherfucking store, so.
And exactly.
Man, these niggas around this motherfucker is Memphis, Afghanistan. It's everybody for yourself around this motherfucker. Like, it ain't no family. It's crazy because, you know, in the music industry now, and then how Hollywood and everybody want to paint it, they act like all us when we see each other, we all just like, yeah, nigga, you from Memphis, you from Memphis. And sometimes it really ain't going like that. Sometimes it's, yeah, nigga, I remember that, fa. Like, that's it. And it's fucked up because, me personally, I don't choose to want to have to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to do evil to people. I be wanting to do good. I be wanting to spread love and spread, you know what I'm saying, the vibes, you know what I'm saying? But, in Memphis lately, it's been like it's a fucking death cloud around this motherfucker. But it's not just lately. It's been over the past couple years. Yeah. But anybody that's from Memphis, you can see Memphis evolving more into the murder capital that it is now, because even with the car accidents and car crashes and fatalities, I remember being younger in the car. My mama, people did not drive as fast as they drive now in Memphis. Back in the day, you could cruise.
Yeah, I was always for this shit now.
You could cruise in the car with your parents, so you could cruise your grandma and them taking you for a Sunday drive and a Sunday ride around Memphis, and you don't hear them that too much say, oh, look at this crazy ass person driving, look at that. Every time I ever give my grandma a ride, or she in the car with me, or anytime I hear her while she driving or my mama driving, it's always, look at this knuckle bird, and look at him. See, these folks ain't got no sense. That one ain't like big.
She said knuckle bird.
My people don't cuss. They don't cuss. So, you know, that's what they say. They say all type of little stuff to make sure they ain't cussing. But, yeah, like, even just driving in Memphis done got hectic and crazy now. So, like, everything is just different now than how it used to be. It used to be kind of, I guess, a little love and a little, you know what I'm saying, people looking out for each other. And you couldn't do this without your neighbor snitching on you and telling on you. Now, your neighbor ain't saying shit. You get robbed at gunpoint right in front of them. They're going to tell you they didn't see you. Well, they don't know what you're talking about. Like, maybe the camera caught it. They'll give you some ring camera footage if they got that. But they ain't telling you shit.
Oh, God.
That shit crazy.
Man, so like, okay, so, but before we get out of here, I gotta ask you, like, I don't want to make sure I got my motherfucking question right. Damn.
Yeah, he over here thinking about the throat goal and got me in his face.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm talking about, I'm intimidated and shit on the low. She got me over here. I just forgot what goddamn question.
Alright, look, all you niggas gonna be like, look, she had to swing, did it, bro.
She most definitely did. What you talking about? I forgot my goddamn question, but I gotta ask you, like, before we get out of here, like, what kind of scenes do you wanna do? Like, what you coming out of retirement?
Coming out, I want to do some extreme shit. Like, I want to do some nasty, raunchy, crazy, intense shit that they ain't seen from me before. That's what I want to give them, because when people, you know, they look at me and they see me all sexy, giving all this sexy appeal, they be like, ooh, you know, they just want to fuck the shit out of me. That's the vibes they getting, just like, sex. So if that's the vibes you getting, then that's what I want to give them on the camera. Like, I know what I done gave him in the past. Just a whole bunch of throwing, a whole bunch, throwing it back, and that's cool. And and a whole bunch of ragging, because I carry rag, and that's cool. But we gonna see if we can get my ass open. I've been trying to work at getting my ass open so I can do anal and different double penetration scenes and shit like that. And I want to try to attempt another gang bang.
Okay.
Because the second time I had it, but my first gang bang with Harmony Cage with the 9 niggas, y'all, if y'all ain't seen that shit, y'all, them folks working me the fuck out. It's on Pornhub as videos. When you look me up, it's probably the first video gonna pop up. You gonna see me and 9 big black strangers. And man, y'all, oh my God, I was not ready, y'all. I'm talking about, you can hear me throughout the whole scene just screaming and saying, oh my God, and shit, fuck. Like,
it was one of them scenes.
They put lidocaine in my ass to numb my asshole, and I still felt all that shit. I'm over there like, I know what?
She crazy.
Oh no, I said, man, we need to put some coke in my ass. We need to try to put some coke in this asshole. Numb this motherfucker. I'm trying to go stupid.
Alright, so okay, before we know, like, everybody know, like, you the throat goat. Like, you take passion in, like, doing this shit.
This word said take passion.
So, like, what's your... is this just what you do? Is it for, like, is in your personal life or in the camera, like, is this the same?
You really want to know?
I do want to know. Like, people want to know.
Me being able to suck dick good like that come from, man, a lot of niggas didn't have enough to pay for the pussy, so they got their dicks sucked. So I got so good and quick at it to where, like, I can knock a nigga out, like, real quick. Like, I'm used to being, I know what to do to be able to get you the fuck up out of there.
I got you. So
that's where all that good dick sucking came from. It's like a, when you do it so much, it's a routine.
Most definitely.
You already know what to do.
You already know.
But my inspiration, like, when it comes to sucking dick, like, I used to really love the way Tiana Trump suck dick, so I know a lot of her look.
She is.
I don't know if a lot of
points.
See, she made it so viral. Like, everybody was like, "Oh my God, look what she doing." Right. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it was Throat Ghost that was doing all that before. It probably was. I'm sure, because Superhead. I'm sure that bitch done did everything you could do to a dick. And I done read her book and everything. So I fuck with Superhead. Shout out to Superhead. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for bitches like you and Tiana Trump and other bitches going viral for that pussy head, I wouldn't be able to be here right now.
Most definitely. So yeah, man. Like, well, thank you for elaborating on me. Is it like, okay, before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to let your fans know? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let y'all know that, we got at least a couple more years of batting me.
No, definitely.
Y'all, so don't blow it this time. Y'all was kind of underestimating me the first time. Y'all was playing with me like I want that bitch. Mm-hmm. Now that I done proved myself, stop playing with me. Treat me as I should be treated. And let's have a motherfucking good time and spend that bread. Because, shit, I'm telling y'all right now, we only got a couple more years. I'm going to do this shit. Y'all seen me go ghost for 2 years. I would go ghost again. Don't play with me this time. Y'all, every time I'm at an event, y'all better come the fuck out. Every time I post, y'all better interact, engage, do something, say something. Don't disrespect me now. Y'all know I got a fucked up mouth and I'll block this shit out.
She from the M-Town.
Blocking is a block party. So I just want everybody to just appreciate me while I'm here. Give me my flowers while I'm here. And I'm doing this shit this time because last time I felt a lot of just not being appreciated and not being, understood, and people just looking straight past me. Don't look straight past me. Look at me. Right. Look at me.
Hey, man, you was meant to me. Everybody knows you. Whether they try to act like they don't not, baby, you was one of those, you know what I'm saying? Like, you one of them. Not just in the city. You was one of them every fucking word. You see what I'm saying? This shit ain't no game. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for just letting me have, you know what I'm saying? Is it any, like, you want to let these folks know your social medias, like where they can reach you, you know what I'm saying?
Twitter, Real Miss Feedme, IG, We Love Feedme, TikTok, We Love Feedme. That's pretty much it. I got some Facebooks if you can find it. I got a Facebook, you can look up Bangladesh, you'll see my page, and then I got another one, Lachey Werner. You'll see my page. Now, anything else that's not me, they're scamming you.
Say lit. Hey man, I just want to I gotta give you your flower right here. I want to thank you. You are one of the best porn. Like, I ain't just saying that shit. Like, you one of the best porn stars at doing what you do.
Yo, make sure they get them too.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Feedme.
Most definitely.
X videos, Miss Feedme.
Most
Onlyfans.com/MissFeedmeNT. Onlyfans.com/FME Reloaded. ClicksForSale.com/MissFeedmeNT. So, yo, make sure they look me up. Come see what's going on. Run them views up.
Most
if a
definitely.
bitch don't know how to suck dick, I can give her a tutorial.
Fuck you talking about. Hey, y'all heard it from the best, man. Miss Feedme, Dip TV.
You did.
We out this bitch.